Hello, hello, hello. Right then, Darren Appleton versus Marcel Price. Good run from Marcel again. I don't know if Marcel's made a final yet. He's won the lag, that's for sure. Darren played impeccably well, apart from one missed ball against Chris Melling, causing him to be 3-0 down. Brought it back and turned around, won 9-4. Very, very, very solid performance. Who have we got on then? We've only just gone live. 80 people watching. Just a reminder, if you could share this, I'm assuming we've got some Americans on now as well. If you could share it in some of your pool groups, just so I'm sure a lot of people want to watch Appleton play. He's really finding some form these days, and real pleasure to watch. Who's your money on? Who's going to take this down and make the final to play Mark Gray? I would say my money's firmly on Apples here. But we kick off with Marcel. No one ball. No any ball. And an early shot on the one. Not an easy one. Early shot on the one for Darren. Probably going to have to put his cue through it to get back up for the two, unless he can kill it. Using all the tools around him. Using the 8-ball really well there. I know I wouldn't have played that shot. It wouldn't have gone that well, that's for sure. Key to see if that 4-ball passes. I think it does. Passes the 6. Really, really comfortable earlier, Darren did. Come on, say hello. Who have we got on? Just a little soft screw back here. Must be in good shape on this 4 to get on the 5. That's great. That's lovely. I'm fully assuming now that the 5 does pass the 9 into the bottom left. Just trying to see. There it is. Not many on YouTube. Let's get those numbers up. Let's make sure people know about this match. Semi-final to get into the final versus Mark Gray, which will follow pretty soon after this. There might be I think there's a little gap. I think it's on about 4 o'clock. Decided not to have the rack removed there. Will do now. He's in very, very good shape here. Don't see anything going wrong here. And I think this looks, for all the money, like 1-0 Darren. I was had to hold up a bit. Oh, that's lovely. So would have tried holding that for the top corner. He's very much choosing to put the cue through shots instead of playing the hold. This table does play quick, so probably the wisest move, and using the rouse as a set of breaks for him. So navigated that very, very nicely. Oh no, just like that. Marcel's got to get used to his break. Got to tune that break in as quickly as possible. Else Darren will run away with this. Just an update on other schools. What's happening elsewhere? In the challenge last 16, so challenge tier 1, there's 2-tier challenge two tournaments. For those who don't make the quarterfinals of the main event, Yan Wong is 5-3 up against Tom Staveley. Ian McCormick is 8-all on the hill with Craig Brown. My main man, Terry Challenger, is 7-3 up against Simon Gardner. A few other results. Lee Creighton beat Benji Buckley 9-8 in one of the other last 16s through to the quarterfinals. John McAllister beat Gareth Hibbert 9-6 and is also into the quarterfinals of the challenge. So there we are. It's good result there for Lee Creighton, and a cracking result there for John McAllister as well. Up the Ponty lad. Has he got a shot? Is he going to have a shot? If he has got a shot, he's going to have to thread a needle. I've been very lucky. If not, I'm expecting a thin cut safety. Might be on the black here. No, he was lucky. He could see it. Hard to tell on the camera angle. Not ideal position-wise though. Not ideal at all. Yeah, you would have thought if he could see it, it looked like he had a good enough angle, he would have got a lot closer to this. Does he find a way to have a go at the 9 here? I don't think so. Maybe safe up the bottom rail. Marcel will have a fancy go at this, I think. Get the jump cue out. Not a massive amount of value in it with the full ball where it is, but it is open to the bank if we can stop the white ball. NJ Paul Blair, liked and shared. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for liking and sharing it, mate. If the rest of you could do it, that'd be great. Yeah, just jacking up. A different angle for you. Oh, he's nailed it. And that what I was saying about opening up for the bank, it's there if he wants it. Might just need a little checking up. But the Rassen tables do check up off the banks a little bit. Anyway, or I don't think he definitely wouldn't fancy the cut, would he? Not on these middles. Oh, beautiful. Nothing but net. All right, he's done it. He's done the hard work. He's just got to bring it home now. Yeah, he's good on that. Oh no, Robin's on. Desi the ref has aged a bit. I've heard enough of this Brummy Southern Irish accent. Oh, I'm fans of Ian Foster there. Fans of Ian Foster. The rest of you, the other two are just negging me. Brummy Southern Irish accent. I'm only Irish by name. The accent doesn't come with it. A little bit steeper on the 7 than he wanted, I'm sure. Should be able to just check it back up between the 8 and 9. Oh no, come that way. I like it, Kurt. blah, blah. Oh, no, I'm not going into that. Not going into that. China. All right, so Marcel honours even. Took those nice. Took those very nice indeed. Lovely jump shot, lovely bank shot, and then tucked up the rest. He's on form anyway. What's Robin on about? Is that a new T-shirt Marcel has got? Don't often see him in green. Don't know what to make of that, Rob. Robin, for those who don't know, good mate of mine, and shared an apartment at the UK Open together to bemoan our miseries. Although he did very, very well. He took some good players. Hill in that, and I think won one and painfully lost one. Oh, thanks, Kurt. Bloody hell. Good job I'm sitting down. All right, so as Marcel fixed his break. Oh, God, he does always wear that T-shirt, doesn't he? Right, so he made the points. He's got a shot of sorts. Whether he chooses to take it, that's another thing. He'd have to navigate a path here. If he takes it in the middle, I can give you a useless angle, which won't tell you if it passes the 7. I think it will, but unless we've got someone mobile on the camera, I can't really tell you that. But it's there if he wants it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That didn't go well. Yeah, that I think on the scale of things, that couldn't have gone worse. And Darren's got a prime opportunity here now. Ball in hand. Nothing's near each other. Apart from the 2 balls he wants to be. Yeah, there's not really a lot to go wrong for Darren here. If it was me at the table, there's plenty that can go wrong here, like this really, really tricky 3 ball down the rail. Yeah, I've missed them before. No, I'm not joking. I have really definitely missed those before. So, Kurt, have you turned to the dark side now? Are you just playing 8 ball? Like to see the dynamite in older school players. It is, especially with the likes of Josh Filler, who misses about 4 balls a season. I think it's probably quite hard to maintain that level of consistency when you fly into your 40s. But not doing bad. Darren looked really, really sharp in the last game. Really sharp. Missed 1 ball right at the start. Went 3-0 down, and flew back at Melling and beat him 9-4. And didn't make us. Wasn't even out of position by 6 inches. It was lovely to watch. Him and Mark looked like the class acts this weekend. To be honest, Mark's been sharp as hell as well. He has got a nice shine on there, hasn't he, Dale? That's a nice bit of product on the air. He's brought his car DA in and finish off with an extra polish on top as well, I think. But Darren's looking, I've said it a few times, he's looking very, very well. He's looking very fit at the minute. Looking very healthy, so I think he's taking all aspects of the game seriously at the minute. Unlike myself, and Robin, and Del, and Kurt. But a couple of score updates for you as well. Let's have a look what's going on elsewhere in the room. I would bring them up on the screen, but I can't. The main one that we'll care about is Terry Challenger is now 8-4 up against Simon Gardner, which means I will technically be here much, much longer than planned to be. Yan Wong and the other last 16 Challenger won 5-3 up against Tom Staveley. We've got Challenge 2 quarterfinals. Laszlo just started against Rich Saunders. Didn't know Rich Saunders in Challenge 2. He's loving life there. Alan Brown 5 up against Chris O'Hare. And a few others. Showing into Challenge 1 quarterfinal. Phil Wildman, Lee Creighton is just starting as well. All available on the website. And Ian McCall got over the line against Craig Brown 9-8. Does anyone want to buy a Dynasphere cue ball? Did he make the points there? Not sure he must have done. Didn't a few in Scotland, I reckon. Is that probably the 40 a day? Yeah. I'm not that bad yet. So nice little safety there from Darren, giving Marcel something to think about. Not many options other than the one rail kick here, to be honest, unless he fancies jumping it. Cheers, Rob. Glad you're on the ball. He does fancy jump. There's a bit of value in jumping it just to try and get that eyeball moving. You know, for the amount of one ball he can see, pretty much where he impacts it, at the easiest part of jumping, it's careering towards the 9. So if he can get that white ball tucked in behind that 3 ball, that would be a result if the best result doesn't happen and the 9 ball flies in the top right corner. Or he plays the one rail kick. I thought he had his jump cue out. That's not gone well. Yeah, well, I'd be disappointed not to make contact with that. Not putting it safe's one thing. I think he'll be disappointed he didn't make contact with that. So ball in hand for Darren. It's just an ominous phrase, isn't it? Giving Darren Appleton ball in hand whilst he's on form. There's not many expected results other than him clearing the table, I don't think. In case anyone was wondering, Lewis has gone to get food. Feed me. Boom. Terry Challenger, 9-4 winner over Simon Gardner. Congratulations. Next up, table 2 against Stephen Ellis. I'll see if we can get Terry in here. Yep, not a lot can go wrong for Darren here. Just probably come just 2 rails here. Leaves that little angle on the 7 ball. Doesn't want to do a lot with the cue ball bridging over. Ooh, that's checked up a bit. Has he got the legs? He's all right. He's all right. Seemed to check up a lot off that first rail. fair position. Marcel's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him. Here we are. He's looking ominous, isn't he? He's looking ominous. 3-1 Darren. Then Marcel's got to nail down this break. He wants to see that one ball fly in the middle this time. He was a long way off the last few breaks. And it flies. There's his points. Where's his shot? There he is. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 2-3 looks like the trickiest of the shots. After that, he's well within his rights to think he can clear these. Random question, but do we have any Kiwis left? We had a lot of Kiwis earlier for the Mark Gray Map match. Wonder if you're still with us, or have you gone? Great shot from Marcel there. I don't think he would have minded a couple more turns of the ball, but he's all right. I did try and get Terry Challenger to come and say hello, but he's not. He hasn't replied. Just smiles. Come on, Terry. If you're watching, come and say hello. Terry is the other half of the very famous Scotch doubles team that never win a match, called the Big Gay Bears, which is myself and Terry Challenger. Literally never won a match. 100% record. No, he's not coming. He's not coming. So yeah, Marcel just wants to screw. Just screw maybe a touch. Just a quarter, if that, a tip of left-hand side here. Just to open up the angle from the 7 to 8. I mean, he's thought too much about getting down for the 7 and not thought about the pot. We've all done it. We've all done it, but that will hurt. That will definitely hurt. I wonder if Darren will pull his little trick again here and use that point like he did in the previous match against Chris Melling. Played an excellent shot. Played a follow shot onto the knuckle to pop it out because he had no angle. Don't think he will, but you never know. Oh, he did. Called it. Look at that. Great use of the knuckle there. Just that inch and a half off the rail just makes that big difference. And he's looking sharp. Marcel's missed a couple of key balls where I think he's just taken his eye off the pot, thinking about the position too much, and unfortunately, he's give Darren a bit too much there, and the way he's playing, I think that's a bad idea. Let's quickly see if anyone's on YouTube. Any comments on there we haven't seen? We've all gone a bit quiet. So 4-1 and Darren's break, so good chance here to go 5-1. You'll definitely want that. Captain Obvious statement there. What else is going on? Yan Wong 6-4 up against Tom Staveley. Last final match of the last 16 in the challenge. The other matches, so the winner of that will play Jake Newlove in the quarterfinal. Ian McCormick v John McAllister's already underway. John's 1 up. Stephen Ellis and Terry Challenger. I think that's waiting to go on table 2 after Tom and Yam are finished. And Phil Wildman, Lee Creighton. Just making sure this rack's right, I think. So this lady's one of 2 new refs here this weekend. 8-ball background and learning the trade in 9-ball. Had a few tough calls to make. Had some shot clock action yesterday for one of the slower matches, just to make sure we're on schedule. Done very, very well.
Rack 6, Darren Appleton break.
Right, Darren is definitely going to want to punish Marcel here. There's no friends in this match. Is he going to get a shot? I think he has. Yeah, plenty of room there. Oh, turned it down. Left a good bit of that one as well. Left a good bit of that one. Prospect of a Darren Mark final is a juicy one. They're both absolutely missing nothing. Well, apart from Mark's freaky 9-ball in the previous match, neither of them have put much of a foot wrong all weekend. Holy mate, coffee delivery. I think Lewis has gone to get me coffee too. Oh, is it that one? I thought you were actually you were delivering me coffee, but Sir Lewis has got. I got really excited. I thought it was 2 coffees coming. Great. Hello, Lewis. He's got Burger King, and I have food. So what I'm probably going to do is turn this off so you don't hear me eating. Right, tricky little kick shot though. Tricky little kick shot there. And that's how long it takes me to eat a sausage pap. Lewis has been a complete hero. Brought food, brought a large coffee. That's all I need. So Darren's got ball in hand again. It's the third or fourth time he's had ball in hand now in the match. You just can't give him ball in hand this much. Oh, he's wants to stay. Ooh, caught just a bit of the knuckle. No, do you know the shot he played off the knuckle? And he did it again. Called it this time though. Played it great. Right, that was a little bit of fortune there that didn't catch the knuckle and ping behind the 5. I'd actually put him in absolute perfect shape on this 3. Oh, he's thin that. You can tell from where he's ended up on that 4 ball. I do have a Lewis back with me now. Is it bacon double cheese XL, is it? He's got the body of an Adonis, Lewis does. Adonna. He's got the body of an Adonna. Is supersized cappuccino, beautiful. All right, this is looking potentially scary here for Marcel. I'm sure to get to this point he must have played a lot better and made less mistakes than he has so far. Just needs to get a foothold in some way, get a bit of time at the table to try and bring himself back into this. What's all this chat about Dynaspheres cue ball then? Dynasphere cue balls. I'm not a massive betting man, Lewis, but I think this rack's done. Lewis not on the mic at the moment. His face full of whopper. Again, that's the second time he's just chosen to put his cue through it. A lot of people would just play it for the 1 rail, but he's really gone at that and it's made the 8 to 9 just so much easier. Playing really well, really tight. I'm fun with the cameras now. Not the first swap for Lewis. It's definitely not Del. Definitely not. Lewis is nodding knowingly. It's not the first swap for Lewis as well. So, just a quick. I'll have a look at the scores, and if there's anything interesting to update you. The challenge last 16, Yan Wong 7-4 up, and of course Terry, who I have to wait to finish to go home, is next on that table. So 7-4 up against Tom Staveney. Right then, Marcel. Time to pull some magic out the bag here. The referee is wax on, wax offing the table. Yeah, it is good to see Darren back. He obviously came back for a few seasons, and he wasn't showing any kind of form for a good 4 or 5 events at least, wasn't it? But definitely this year, back end of last year, definitely showing some form again, and obviously on major events as well. He's done well, very well. One of the players taking a break. I'm assuming it would be Marcel. If so, I'll be back in a moment.
Game 7, Marcel Price to break. Showing 5 racks.
Right, Marcel's got a chance here. Very good chance. Jack, you've got to take this, hasn't he? Absolutely got to take this. Come short. He's all right, though. Just check it up off the bottom rail. I can confirm that's how long it takes Lewis to eat a Whopper. Far longer than it takes me to eat a sausage bap. Inhaled mine. See? Oh, no. I thought he was going to screw around the 9 then. In good shape on this. Talk to me, Lewis. Talk to me. Come
Getting
on.
lonely.
Andrew Appleton. I'm assuming related. Probably should know. Probably should know, shouldn't I? All right then. Okay. hopefully for Marcel's sake, that's game on for him. So 5-2.
Who's breaking next?
Darren. Marcel won the lag.
Gotcha.
So Lewis has just been giving me a technical explanation of how the Wi-Fi works in the hotel.
It's Pixies.
He started talking and I understood it, and then he started saying RPMT. What does that mean?
RTMP. RTMP. That's fine. Sorry.
Is that like a pool player's PMT? Because I've got that.
No, that's just a protocol we need to use for the stream. No, the standard Wi-Fi here doesn't let you. It blocks that traffic for obvious reasons, because it's, you know,
The hotel Wi-Fi
it's
would
data
not
intensive.
be sufficient for us to stream this. So
No.
Darren's already made his points, but he's going to be.
But the hotel has given us like a special unrestricted access. We can stream this.
Yeah, because the standard hotel Wi-Fi.
It's not designed for people to stream from. Let's put it that way.
No. It's
Yeah.
akin to the Wi-Fi on Great Western Railways.
I wouldn't know. I'm assuming you're speaking from good experience there.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not a terrible break. We see it.
It's all right.
Made his wing ball, didn't he? And he.
Yeah, I think he'll go for the. He'll go for the plant here.
Yeah, 2-3.
Yeah,
You reckon?
he's just got to be careful because that eight's going to be big, and White's going to probably want to run into the 7.
It's just cue ball control, isn't it? If you're doing that.
Yeah. Darren's obviously very, very good at weighing up the percentages of something going wrong, and if it doesn't line up for him, he'll play it safe, and it looks that's the option he's going for.
Yeah.
That's the one. And of course, absolutely spot on.
Yeah, pretty textbook.
And in case you wanted to know, this won't help you.
No, it won't help you. But just so you know that it won't help you, there you go.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering, of course. Ponder no more.
There's an option for a good little resave here of 2 rails. Oh no, he's not going for it.
Oh, is he going to gear on it off the cushion and try and kick it in?
What, I'm trying to figure out what cue he's got. He's got his playing cue in his hand, but I think he had a look at the jump. Oh, the swerve.
Yeah, I think he's swerving it.
I don't think that's the shot. I think 2 rails.
That only works if he's going to pot this. If he doesn't pot it, then he's going to leave the 2.
I think 2 rails. That's the shot. I think.
Yeah, coming off the back of it, yeah.
Don't need to hit it hard. The white will stay there, and as long as that 2 ball
Misses the 8.
passes the 8,
Yeah.
and the angle would the angle you're approaching that in, it's pretty much likely to miss the 8.
That definitely seems the more level.
It's all right going.
Level-headed
It's
shot.
all right going for it, but then there we go. Then
He's heard your voice of reason, Ryan.
Good, wise decision, I think, Marcel.
No, very wise.
Doesn't want to hit it hard though. Now he's relying on luck.
Uh-oh.
He's relying on luck, and he hasn't got it.
Well,
Yeah, the half the pace of that, and he doesn't leave Darren a shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If the white ball had stuck after contact, he wouldn't be in a bad spot. But
No, it wouldn't be too bad with it. It'd be harder than this, at least, anyway. I think Darren takes this.
oh yeah, the way he's playing, it's he's not missing a great deal.
And he played very well in his last one as well, didn't he? He's
Apart
been
from
on
one
form.
ball, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those matches where I only make one mistake. That I've never had. I hear people.
You're a very modest man.
I hear
Someone told you that.
I hear people, which I've never had. Yeah. I hear people after their matches going, "Yeah, I wasn't very happy. I missed 2 balls." I'd be the one celebrating in the car park, dancing around. I only missed 2 balls. I only missed. Tell everybody, I won a game and only missed 2 balls. I was only out of position 9 times.
Going
Good am
absolutely
I?
divvy in the car park, fagging hand like.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course. Doesn't sound like you at all, does it?
It's okay. I swear, 2 different humans live in my brain when I play pool. One of them's not too bad.
So neither of them can play pool.
one of them's all right. The other one, my mum could beat. I'm not even joking. Whoever's played me knows I speak the truth. I definitely speak the truth there. What kind of bridge is that? Well, they don't make them anymore. I'm one of the lucky ones that I negotiated one of those bridges.
Oh yeah,
with Adam because there was one that was broken.
You did.
I negotiated. I was like, I want one of those metal bridges. They're amazing. It's like you can't buy them anymore.
Yeah.
So I did a deal. I was a tenner to the tour, plus I had to replace and fit it onto another one. So yeah.
Can you remember what the original ones are?
I can't
I
remember
don't remember what they're called either.
They're my favourite ones though. They're way better than those silly moosehead ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't like them at all.
I don't even play at a good level, and even I know that.
Here we are. There we go. Marcel.
Well, Darren didn't turn that chance down, did he?
I think Marcel. I think if he watches that back, he'll know that the opportunity there was even just to contain the situation. It was there, but unfortunately, with the extra pace, just relying on luck a bit too much there.
Well, you can't rely on luck that much when you're in a semi-final
Against
the
Darren
main
Appleton.
event against Darren Appleton of all people.
Against Darren, there is that. Darren Appleton on form. There's.
Oh, very much.
Yeah, that's it's not a good combination, is it?
No.
What are the other scores looking like then? Scores on the doors.
Well, you never know, Pamela. If you wanna try and bag one of these bridges, maybe if you send a nice message to Adam Stevens, the chairman.
They're very, very good.
Yeah, they're very good.
And because they're very thick metal. They're just very, very stable when you're taking the shot, especially if you're doing like a bridge jump shot.
I prefer, for me, well, not that I'm a good player at all, but for me, I prefer the fact that with those metal ones, you don't feel anywhere near as much of a resistance at all when you're actually queuing down as well.
No, nothing. With the moosehead ones, because they're curved, and it feels like you're forced them where it can be.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love them. They fit in your bag and you bring them wherever you want, can't you? Marcel needs a big old break here.
Oh, it's not
He's got
bad.
one,
Is he knocked in? Yes. Oh, the 2 though. Oh, he'd be blessed if he had a better shot on that 2.
I wouldn't hold it against him if he banks this.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the shot. I think you got.
No. I mean, the 3 easily passes the 8, and I mean, it's just.
You've got a nice.
It's
safety.
there.
You got a nice safety. You got the white in between the 7 and 9. Try and
Yep.
hide behind the 5 ball. But I wouldn't hold it against him if he tries to
No.
make something happen here.
No.
He plays just play
And
with
the
it.
thing is, if he makes it as well.
He's on, yeah.
Yeah, like it'd be a good play at that point, but it's only a good play if it. How do you contact Adam Stevens? If you look on the GB9 page, if you message GB9 Tour, I'm sure you'll just address your message to Adam.
You
You'll
might
see that.
You might be told no. Though,
You might get told no, but you don't ask. If you don't know, you don't ask.
He did not put a sufficient amount of left-hand side on that to check it up.
No, he didn't.
These rails do check up a bit. They do check up a bit when you're banking. It needed a bit of help, that one though. I think he played that plain ball by the way the white ball reacted after contact. So Darren's in again. He might just try and drop this and go round the 5 and the 8, or he might screw across the face of the 3. There's the 2 options.
I think he might screw, based on how he's played so far. Oh,
Neither.
We're doing very good here, aren't we? As always, you're here for the pool match, not for our commentary, of course.
Yeah, we
We're just filling the
I
silence.
I'm still dining out on the fact he was going to use the point for positioning. I've called one. That's you. I've maxed out. I've completely maxed out.
You spent.
As I always am around you.
See, what can I say? Thank you, sir.
Ooh.
I don't think he's. Oh, he has made it, but it's.
Pace again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
He's made a lot of use of the. Oh yeah, look at the camera angle. Look.
There you can see the K-Steel Magno tables in the background.
Oh, is that what they are?
K-Steel Magnos, yeah.
What did I call them? Someone asked what they were, and I thought I called them Magnetos.
Magnos, yeah.
They're Magnos. I was so close.
Made especially for tools, so they're one-piece slates.
Yeah. And considering they get stored in a container between events in all sorts of weather as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done the tour fairly well. A couple of them have got a few battle wounds.
Yeah.
A few battle scars.
Mainly from players.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, we had one bad event where there was an issue with the movement of the tables, and they, unfortunately, they got a good few of them got quite scuffed, but only on the sides. There was nothing actually detrimental to the table itself, but
generally pretty good.
The face of determination.
There's that tongue out. Go on, get it out.
Oh, you'd hate to be eyes locked on.
He looks menacing when he's bearing down.
He means business. I mean, if you ever needed to see the face of determination, more than that, that's a face hungry for a main event win, right there.
Well, he won one a few months back, didn't he?
He did.
Was it last event he won, or the one before?
I don't remember.
The last event of last year, possibly. So that's 7-2 now. 7-2, isn't it? And his break.
I mean, Marcel needs to be winning the next one at least. You don't want Darren on the hill.
Unfortunately, I don't see it. As I'm on form at the minute, I just don't. What's the queue of Darren? I'm assuming he's sponsored by Predator, so it'll be a Predator queue. I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
you
most
could
likely.
probably go on Cole Boys' YouTube channel, and there's probably what's in the bag video.
Yes, probably.
So if you go onto Cole Boys' YouTube channel, there might be Darren Appleton what's in the bag. I know there's a Shane Van Boning one recently from the UK Open.
I saw that.
Well done, you.
I know.
Yeah. So
I feel special.
Without interrupting him during the game, which I probably shouldn't do.
Oi! Apples.
Oh, Darren. What cues you got, loves?
I don't think you'd appreciate that, even with the scoreline being what it is.
Even if I said it like Nessa.
I don't think
Darren. What's his cues in like, Lev?
I don't think he'd appreciate it.
What about that jump cue, Lev?
Oh, dear. Oh, he's not made the wing.
He's going to have a shot on it.
Oh, no, he won't. I think... the roll. Has he made
I like
points?
the post-break tension.
It's good, yeah. He's made
the points. Yeah,
he's made the points, though, yeah.
They're sat above there.
And, points don't make prizes in this case, but...
I actually think he has actually got the potting angle. And actually the potting angle leaves... If he misses it on the pro side, which would be thin...
Yeah, because it'll come off and it'll be on the bottom row and then at a point, won't it?
Yeah, called it.
Oh, you called it?
Called it.
Man, that ball went in like a hot dog down corridor. I didn't even touch the
handstand, my friend.
Yeah.
He's nailed it as well, hasn't he?
Again, I'm wrong to doubt his abilities, clearly.
And now... It's ominous, isn't it? Like when you just look at the table.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't really a particularly challenging ball.
Don't ask him now. If we shouted, he could hear us as well.
Oh, if we hollered, yeah.
Is it outside that door?
It's out that door to the left. It probably would hear. It's fairly quiet-ish in the room. I think he probably would.
But we're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to do that.
Gonna do that.
Professional as always, we're not going to do that.
Oh, here we are.
Looks like you've had an answer there anyway in the chat. There you go. You can enjoy it at your pleasure.
Oh, this needs to slow down.
Oh, he didn't want that, did he?
Oh, I think he's gone too far
He's
there.
pointed where he wanted it. It's not there, is it, mate?
If you want a useless angle, there you go.
Yeah,
He's not, if he was on the 9, that'd be great.
Yeah, he's putting out some lost
he might-
posters for his cue ball.
Has he got enough of this ball? He might have. The way
This is
he's
some
cueing
pot if
it,
he gets
the way
it,
he's
though.
cueing it,
Oh no! Oh, pro side though.
that needs to hold up as well. He'll take that.
Yeah.
He won't like it.
It was
Sit out.
the bad shot. It was a bad position on that first bit.
I'm banking this.
Yeah.
100%.
Ooh, yeah, I guess so. I mean,
I think at this stage you could go side to side. You've got the 8-9 blocker.
but do you go for a bank on this if the last time you were at the table you failed a bank?
I think you've just got to put a bit of left hand side on the cue ball. Get back up for the 6. I think you've got to do something at 7-2 down. No, he's playing
Saved.
safe.
Mm.
He's played it well.
Yeah, he has played it well actually.
He's played it well.
There might be a Watford gap in the middle there, but again, useless
That
camera
won't-
angle
that
will
won't help.
confirm nothing.
That
Yep.
will not help you.
But just so you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there is a Watford. Oh no, he's looking at going. Oh, I don't know. No, there is definitely. Yeah, yeah. It looks like there was.
It's up. It's ball frozen.
The next match on table 2 is Stephen Ellis and Harry Challenger.
What happened there?
He didn't get it. Sorry, we were interrupted. We had the chairman pop in the room just briefly, so we did miss that.
He was very distracting.
Very distracting.
You know, we don't go up to Darren and ask him questions while he's doing his thing, do we?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. See,
Can't get the staff, can you?
no, you can't. You can't, mate.
Same shot again. Ooh, no.
He needs it to keep going.
He's had to stop now.
Ooh.
Like now. No.
And it's. Ooh.
And there
He's
is-
visibly
there's-
upset
there's
with that as
enough-
well.
There's enough rail. There's enough
Shake of the
rail.
head look. That was perfect timing on that camera angle because you just got to see him sit down and shake his head, so he's not very happy with it at all.
Body language of Marcel, not good.
No.
Not happy.
Ooh.
Body language. Oh, that's finished a bit awkward. There's enough room to screw out of it then, but
It looks like it, but that's
then
not
get
an easy shot.
no, to get position back on the. It's there. It's just a very, very tricky shot. This is. You know, it could use the point.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not a shot. You don't want that.
You'd like a better opportunity, wouldn't you? But at the same time, 7-2 down, especially against the Darren. All right, he's made an error there.
Could.
You can't rely on there being too many more gifted opportunities coming his way.
No.
So
There's a lot of angle on that shot to keep that out of the pocket. I mean, you can just about screw out of it. He's actually looking at the point. Look, he's looking at that point.
No, you're not wrong.
The other shot was, I say, send the 5 towards the 8-9. Play it with a bit of inside and try and somehow get that white ball up behind the 6. But let's see what he's doing. Okay, I didn't.
I don't think he wanted to.
You might be right here. He might survive this.
It depends on how Darren approaches the shot, how much he hits into that 7.
He's relied on a bit of luck there, to be fair.
A little
He's
bit.
played it at pace. And he's
got less.
pretty hooked.
Yeah, I mean,
Might have the edge.
I think he's got an edge. It's just not a very good one.
He can make it, so he can put some distance behind. I don't think there's going to be a locked-in safety here, though.
Would you not have played that a bit slower to try and control the less movement on the 7?
Yeah, but that was, if I did it, it's probably the wrong thing to do.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. fine.
Oh, Marcel, how this rack has turned round
Christmas.
for you.
Christmas has come early for
Now,
Mr. Price.
in these situations, if I'm not playing too well or a bit nervy, I would try and get away with stun here.
Yeah, you want to keep it as simple as possible.
Go
don't
back
you?
to, I come from a snooker background. I like stunning, stun, and maybe stun with a tiny bit of screw, then
Yeah.
stun.
And it'll be Marcel's break, won't it?
Yeah, stun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Little stun run now because of the angle.
Yeah. Yeah, called it. Nice.
And there we are. I wouldn't say he's back in it, but
No,
he's
but
kept him off the hill.
yeah, exactly.
That's the main thing. So as long as you can keep someone off the hill,
Yeah.
the better.
I mean, if he can put himself in a good position with a good break next, then it's a big difference, isn't it? That'll be a lot stronger.
So yeah, 7-4 anyone's game, 8-3, 4 gone, I think.
Yeah.
And then back on it. If Marcel was going to want a shot at the one, there wouldn't be many better times where he'd want it than this.
Oh, he needs to unleash an absolute dragon of a shot here.
Dragon, an absolute dragon of a break. That's a new phrase on me. Like it. Did you accidentally do the Welsh
I know he's Welsh.
connotation?
No, it's fine.
Oh, he's only. Oh, he's all right. Was it a Welsh
No, that was on
connotation?
purpose. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Then it was glorious.
it was quite clever, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I was quite happy with myself.
Marcel Price is from South Wales.
Mhm.
Dragon.
It's from the
flag.
valleys.
Lewis has just made a
do
multi-layered,
it.
multi-layered joke.
That wasn't very good. That one, but the one before was good.
Well done.
That's my one good one today. That's it.
That's your funny for the month, isn't it?
Done. I'm done now. It's good.
Right. Let's yeah. As our scores are getting on. Right. Terry Challenger's match has finally started 6 minutes ago. That's the Challenge 1 quarterfinal versus Stephen Ellis. Ian McCormick 6-1 up against John McAllister in the other Challenge 1
You
quarterfinal.
got
Yan Wong beat Tom Staveley 9-7.
That's a good result for him.
20 years old, only a very, very good player.
Tom's no pushover, so that's good.
Phil
Good result.
Wildman is trailing Lee Creighton 4-3. That's
Close match.
yeah.
Nice.
I'd expect a nice locked-in safety here.
I don't think it's
Wow.
anywhere near enough, is it?
Wow.
Two.
Oh no, hold on.
That was a
Push out.
push out. There's a one ball there, right? We're busy looking at the scores around the room. There you go.
I was like, that was definitely
Yeah.
not the safety of choice, that was it? Oh bloody hell! We got distracted by looking at the
That's
scores.
what we get for multitasking.
Yeah, we're not designed for multitasking.
No.
Shane Conroy made it through in the Challenge 2 quarterfinals 9-8 against Kevin May.
Oh wow, nice.
Alan Brown had a more comfortable time against Chris O'Hare 9-4.
Strong result.
Yeah.
Wants a thin clip on this.
Very thin, yeah.
Yeah. Send the keyboard up.
Oh no, he's. Oh.
Ooh, slow.
He's left an edge. He's not at the end. It's
It's
the
not
end
a
of the-
risk,
and
is it?
It's he's still got to play a shot here, and that
You could come off the back of it, right? Yeah, and then leave the cue ball.
he's
Stun.
He doesn't want the one ball hitting the 4 though. No, he's played that well.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, wow.
That's a jump shot tempter, though.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'd already have the jump cue in my hand here.
There's a decent potable chance here as well, actually, with the where the one is. It's just off the rail. So a small margin off the rail.
Do you know what? I actually get excited about when a player leaves me a jump shot.
Yeah, I do too. I quite like jumping.
I love jump shots.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
me too.
I think I'm sometimes better with a jump cue than I am with a QQ.
You ever tried playing a game just jumping?
I don't know. Probably shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like playing golf with just a putter.
There's just no pressure on having to pot it with a jump cue, is there? If you pot, it's like a keeper saving in a penalty shootout. You're not expected to, but if you do, it looks great.
That's true. You get to see Marcel's
Didn't jump
jumping
over the,
prowess, I think.
Didn't jump over the last one.
Oh, look, camera 3 coming in clutch. Look at this. See all the technique.
So Lewis is of an age that he can get away with saying clutch whilst not being American. It's quite an American phrase, isn't
Is
it?
it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. I haven't thought about that, to be honest.
The only time I've ever used clutch is, oh no, my clutch is gone.
I've used the word awesome a lot,
Pardon?
and that's very American.
Tick.
Oh, that was a good shot from Darren.
Very, very good shot.
Yeah.
He's in trouble here.
Yeah, this one's not going to be anywhere near as straightforward to get out of. I mean, what's the move? I mean, can he come off of one?
Just thinking if he can actually make contact with the right rail past the 2. No, there's not enough angle to do
No,
it.
there isn't. He's going to have to make it off a 2, isn't he? Potentially. Or is he better off?
Playing bottom rails, a bit of side.
Yeah. Could you make it down here, do you reckon? Or?
Here, and then across.
Oh, I see.
Possibly.
That's a lot more risk, though. Because it's quite way off the cushion, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, well,
That's going to be challenging.
With the position of the one ball, the margin of error is
I think he was just looking at this right, bro.
yeah, the right rail, one railer, but then use the 2 as a guide, I suppose, not to hit.
Yeah. In an ideal world, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the side rail shot. I like personally, like put a bit of pace on, almost not swerving around the 6, but with enough spin to be bending that white ball, and then come off with loads of side at the 1. Because if you glance across the face of it, you're sending that up, and the white's staying down here. And then the contact point is behind the 7 and 9, which is potentially somewhere to hide behind.
Yeah.
I think that shot's fraught with danger. What he's looking at. It might be the shot, but just I
There's
wouldn't
just no
fancy.
room for error of this at all.
No, I wouldn't fancy this, but
Oh, he's playing down on it a little bit as well. Guess he has to, but I mean, it wasn't going to be easy. And Darren have done a pretty good job there of
yeah, it's very good safety.
of tying him up a bit. So that's quite good.
It makes such a difference with safeties and having to kick where the white ball is when the object ball is nowhere near a rail. As soon as the object ball's near a rail, the margin for error is huge compared to when it's in the middle of the table like that. Here he is. I think the fourth or fifth time Darren's had ball in hand, and I think every time so far he's cleared the rack.
Well, they're good odds then.
Yeah, 3 to 4 is the shot. He's probably going to want the white ball in between where the 1 and the 2 is now.
Yeah.
On that vertical, yeah.
Yeah. He should be okay with that.
Check this out. Lovely.
Oh, he's done well. And he's got good pace on that. But he might get...
Doesn't want to be
Oh, don't be stuck behind that ball.
Luckily, he hasn't got to do anything with the cue ball.
No, not at all. It's just an awkward one to cue out,
The
isn't
comments are very quiet in this match, aren't they?
I think everyone's enthralled by the pool. It is really good. It is really nice watching someone as talented as Darren and Marcel. You know, when he's in the right frame of mind and he's got his arm in,
He's just been, and unfortunately, he's just been punished. And when you get when you get punished for your mistakes, then the next time you've got a tricky ball, it's in there. You're for Darren being in the semi-final of a tournament is a lot more comfortable.
You're right, and at the end of the day, you don't make the semi-final of the main event here at GB9 without
he's
playing
obviously played out of his skin
very well in the first place. So
absolutely. But for Darren, this is same different day.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking very routine from him, isn't it?
Play lock-up safety, get ball in hand, clear the rack, and he's done it 4 times in this match now.
Yeah.
Ball in hand is very, very powerful, especially on a table that is as accommodating as the Rassen.
Yeah, he's playing very well, and I mean, he's had a bit of time on it as well, hasn't he? So.
Yeah. Well, it's a table that you can play 9 ball on. You can work your angles. You can snatch a bit of the pocket, and someone like Darren giving him ball in hand is, well, as he's proved, he's 4 racks, ball in hand.
I mean, it's going to be a hell of a battle now for Marcel. I mean, he's got to play out of his skin. He's got to take every single chance he gets. But
if anyone on the comments would like to bet on Marcel, I'm opening bets. I will offer odds. No offence, Marcel, but Darren is playing rather well.
No, he's playing very well. Yeah, and
I mean,
it's unfortunate for Marcel as well.
It'd be exciting, wouldn't it? It's just some Welsh dragon comeback. Starts screaming, rips his shirt open as he wins 9-8 on the hill.
The thing is, it's not impossible. And the other side of this as well is that, Darren does have a history of, if he does start to lose his head, it can be awful. It can be very detrimental to him, and he can really struggle in a game once he gets to that point. He's worked a lot on it, and he's a lot better at that now. But it's not impossible for Marcel to come back from this. It's just going to be very difficult.
But I think Darren I think a lot of his frustrations were born out of that his game wasn't there, and his game wasn't where it wanted to be. Yeah. So the pressure he puts on himself then heaped in with the frustrations of the game. I don't think just the frustrations of the game would. I can't see it happening, because I think his game is there, and.
He's
he knows it. He knows it, doesn't he? Yeah, very frustrating achieving what he's achieved, and
God.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's very unfortunate there. It's a nice spread too. I mean,
see, in my head with my unique colour blindness, I thought he was on the 2.
Yeah.
Not even joking.
No. I mean, he could jump this. I mean, I don't know where. He could jump this.
He might do. There's the gap.
I can't tell how close he is. He could jump it. Yeah.
Well, would you like to know how close it is? Look at that.
I mean, it's a very helpful camera angle this time, isn't it?
Probably 2 1/4 inches exactly.
I think.
But he's only jumping over.
I think he gets
the half of both balls. Yeah, over.
100%. Look. I mean, he's gonna have position for the 4, so.
Yeah, he hasn't got to jump over the full height of the ball here. Just got to get the aim right. Nailed it. Boom.
Nice bit of contact. He might even get a pot there as well.
7.5 for good measure.
That's fine.
Lovely. Popped up lovely, that did. It's almost like he's done it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might have played a few jump shots in his time.
Oh, fair enough.
A lot of the tournaments in the States now ban jump shots. Like a Derby City
Really?
Classic. Can't do jump shots at a Derby City.
Why?
You're not allowed to.
Oh, that's an odd rule.
I know. It was very annoying.
Oh.
Yeah. Can't play jump shots.
I think it's quite a good part. I think it's quite an interesting part of the game.
So do I. And it's annoyingly one I'm actually, relatively good at. Somebody went, no jump shots. Every time I was snooking, I was like, oh, no.
That must really change the way that people approach the game then.
Well, yeah, locked up safeties, not locked up safeties, but ones where you push out to a jump.
Yeah.
With some players that like to push out to a jump, I like to push out to a jump. You take that element away.
Yeah.
But they also do not all ball fouls as well. So if someone's bridging over an 8 ball and they make contact with a tip on the 8 ball, it's not a foul, they just put it back.
I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah, mine was blown with that. All right. Well, well done to Marcel for getting to the semi-final. A hell of achievement. Unfortunately, few too many errors, and every single one of them pretty much to the tee punished by Darren.
I mean, as you would expect as well, and as we said already, you know, Darren's game in this event has been very, very good.
Yeah, he hasn't done a lot wrong at all. And we've got a juicy final.
We do have you predicted this, didn't you?
I did. Darren Appleton, Mark Gray final, which will be. What time is that on?
I don't know, but I would imagine probably not
If you
long.
go back to live scoring, I'll just tell you your job.
Oh,
There it
it's
is.
scheduled for 5 o'clock. But that's the challenge.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Yeah, it was
Do
good
that to
making
me.
you have
Right.
kittens for a
So
second.
the final is scheduled
For 4:30.
4:30.
Now,
So
there is a possibility that will start earlier. I would imagine it definitely will start earlier.
both players will want to.
Correct. They'll
Darren-
want to get playing and getting on their way home.
Darren,
So-
yeah, Darren he'll want a little chill out for 5.
Yeah, sure.
As
I mean,
as do I.
oh,
As do I.
but yeah, stay tuned. We will we'll bring you the final event
And
very
it's,
shortly.
it's by far the 2 form players of the tournament all weekend, and
Yeah.
they've both gone through on the winner side, both undefeated, until later on.
We'll be back shortly. Make
We'll be
sure
back
if you're watching on YouTube, you subscribe, you ring that bell to get your notifications through,
Ding ding.
and then follow us on Facebook. You'll see us when we're live.
Nice one. See you then.
Bye bye.